Hello everyone, I hope you're having a fabulous week. I'd like to start with, will you stop that? It's not funny.
Yes, it is. So, what have you been up to?
Well,
Nothing. How shocking.
you're mean. American gay and straight celebrities and entrepreneurs have sent a letter to President Barack Obama requesting full marriage equality. This letter was signed by the creator of Farmville and Cityville, as well as celebrities like Rufus Wainwright, Ellen and Portia DeGeneres, Jane Lynch, and straight celebrities like Martin Sheen and Mark Pincus.
Martin Sheen? A celebrity?
Yeah, well, I'd rather have Martin Sheen supporting the gays than Charlie Sheen. Can you imagine what a mistake that would be if we had somebody like Charlie Sheen supporting us? We'd be in deep shit.
We'd be fucked.
Okay, let's get settled, okay? It's like I need to talk about something serious, okay? On Thursday, I read an article that I wanted to share with you. It's about a patient who received a kidney transplant and is now HIV active. It turns out that a friend or relative was compatible, was a match for the kidney, and he was a donor. He decided to donate. This guy decided to donate his kidney. Well, when he got tested 10 weeks prior to the operation, and he was HIV negative. But before he went into the operating table, he had sex with somebody that was HIV positive, and therefore he became positive. So when the kidney was transplanted into the patient got HIV. I cannot stress how dangerous it is not to use protection. If you're going to have one night stands, promiscuous sex, if you're into the whole wild party thing, that's your business. I'm not judging you. But if you're going to donate blood, if you're going to donate organs, use your head. Seriously. And if you're going to have unprotected sex, you need to know if say you're in a committed relationship, you've been with somebody for 5 years, you need to know two things. You're taking a risk because you only have your own faith to tell you that that person's not cheating on you, that that person's going to stay loyal to you, and that, make sure you guys both get tested, or women get tested before you guys get together. And if you're both negative, even if, okay, if you're a guy, I'm sorry, I don't know much about, you know, female on female sex, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm talking from the male's perspective. If you're going to have um, anal sex, you have to know that you don't have, even if neither of you have HIV, there's still other diseases that you can get if you're not careful. Think about it. You're sticking your penis into somebody's chocolate factory. There's feces, there's pathogens, there's things that you can contract if you're not careful. So, for one thing, you definitely want to wash right after, um, if you're not using a condom. But also, going back to the HIV situation, if you don't know who the person is that you're sleeping with, use a condom. If you think that, oh, it'll diminish the pleasure, think about the consequences of what you'll be doing to yourself or to somebody else potentially in the future. I mean, if you get infected, you could infect others. Like this gentleman who donated the kidney thought he was being doing a good thing. He was a good human being, but ended up fucking this other person over. I think that person would have preferred to stay on dialysis rather than get HIV. When somebody donates a kidney, their immune system will forever be seriously suppressed because of the medications they have to take. So the person having HIV, this person that gets a kidney getting HIV, he's seriously fucked because the virus itself is already damaging your immune system. So having immunosuppressants and things like that is only going to expedite the virus, going from HIV to a virus in no time. But the thing I'm trying to say is use your brain. You have to be responsible. You just can't. You just have to think about yourself and others. You have to have a little bit more respect for yourself. Use protection. Use your head. Use common sense. This little incident upset me a lot because I feel like it sets us back as a community. We have been fighting to allow hospitals to permit gays and lesbians the right to donate blood, something that has not been allowed to do for a long time. Not since there were incidents in the 80s where gay people were donating blood and the transfusion was causing infection, um, causing major infections with anybody that received the blood, the tainted blood. So we have been fighting to prove that being gay or lesbian need not necessarily cause HIV infection, and there are people in the community that want to donate. Like, I'd love to donate blood. I'm clean. I would love to donate blood and help people out, but people won't let me. And why won't they let me? Because there's some bad apples out there that are, that donated blood for selfish reasons or didn't know and got people infected. So now people like me that are trying to do good things are are not being, we can't do the right thing. We're not being allowed to. People are saying, hell no. It's like, you live a risky lifestyle. We're not taking our chances. So I'm like, fuck, and I just lost my microphone. So, shit, this is limper than an old man's dick. Sorry about that. so, so what I'm trying to say is, think about what you do when you go out there and you have sex. I hate to put this kind of pressure on anybody, but it's not just you. It's the entire community that you're representing.
Wow, that was some serious health news.
Yeah.
It put my whole clean your foreskin health segment to shame.
Sweetheart, I always put you to shame.
Oh, JJ, you are full of shit.
You think it's easy living in the real world?
Do you think it is easy being stuck in virtual space? I wish we could trade places for one day.
Oh yeah, me too.
Well, this sucks. Oh, hello, Sang.